Yo, what is up, guys? And today we're going to be talking about what exclusive equipment that has been just recently released with the Slime collab you should be using on your Milim and also your Shuna. Now, Milim and Shuna, guys, they are from the Slime collab. Milim was pullable last week. If you guys missed out on her, you'll have to wait until the next Slime collab rerun, but hopefully you guys have her. She's a very, very strong unit. And Shuna is a free-to-play unit. You actually get her from just playing through the event. And she is extremely, extremely powerful. And we're just going to talk about which exclusive equipments you want to use on them because they all can seem very, very good. Now for Milim, guys, there's going to be pretty good options, right? We have her S1 to actually increase the healing she gets. We have her S2 to actually do more damage. And we also have her S3, which will give you an additional focus if you kill an enemy with this. Now, the S3 one is actually very nice. It might not seem like it on paper because if you get 3 focus from your S3, you actually Soulburner S1 with like a Toggle House Ancient Book, you can actually activate your S2 right after, making it so that you can actually do a lot of damage right away. However, I think that exclusive equipment is only good on the speed Milim build, one that is at like 240 speed, looking to one-shot a unit with like an attack buffer. If you're running a bruiser counter set build, or even a speed bruiser build where you're trying to build her more tankier, I think the one that actually heals her more will be better. As you can see, I'm on a counter set. Her speed is a little low on my build, but I do have decent bulk on her, so I think having that extra sustain from her S1 is very, very nice because as you guys know, she gets evasion from her S3 and she also gets built-in evasion from her S2 passive. Overall, I think all these options are very good. The only one I don't really recommend is the one for S2 just because of the fact that the 10% extra damage on her S2, it does not mean nearly as much as just extra healing from her S1 or just extra focus from her S3. Yeah, that being said, that's pretty much what you want to run on her. Let's talk about Shuna now. So Shuna has a lot of good options. Honestly, I think all of them are pretty decent, right? We have her S2, which will have 2 of them, which will actually make it so that she can actually increase the barrier strength, or even, CR push herself by 30% when using this. There's also one for S3, which will increase the sleeping spell effect, which will make the effect chance go actually to, I think, 100% to sleep, right? And then it'll still be 100% chance to decrease attack. I don't have this maxed out yet, but you definitely want to run her on the S3 one. I know some people like to run her on the S2 ones, but I personally think that having that 100% chance to actually sleep after dispelling the enemy is very, very strong because sleep is just really, really annoying. And even when they wake up, they'll have that decreased attack. So I think for this one, you definitely want to run her on the S3 one because it is going to be the best and will make her a lot more consistent than, if you run her on a different one. So yeah, these are the 2 exclusive equipments I, recommend running on these units. I guess Milim has more choices, but for Shuna, you definitely want to run the sleeping one. If you guys don't know where to get these exclusive equipments, they're available from the side story. In the side story here, which you can see will be ending on the 25th of May with the collab rerun. If you go into the collab side story, you can get them from reputation quests by completing them. As you can see, if you scroll down, you'll see that there are going to be some exclusive equipments. You can also get them from filling out these quests in the travel tab. As you can see, for example, just by doing some of them, you can get, for example, ones for Shuna. So you just definitely want to make sure you get all 3 of each. There's going to be 6 total. You don't have to roll at all. These cannot be actually crafted in Alchemist Steeple later, so you want to make sure you get all of these as soon as you can. As you can see, I still have some to do, which I'll do very, very quickly because it doesn't take too much time, but you definitely want to make sure you at least get them because all of these are going to be very, very useful. And like I said, you won't be able to get these until the collab reruns if you miss out on them because you can't craft them, and they all come with a maxed stats. You don't have to worry about doing it multiple times. That being said, that's pretty much it for this